Hello, Johnson fifth graders. My name is Mrs. Strout, and I am the band teacher here at Johnson. In fifth grade, you get the opportunity to join beginning band. So I'm going to show you all of the instruments and play a little bit of each one, and maybe there's one that you like and you might want to join band. If you do, there's a couple ways you can get an instrument. One is to go to a local music store and rent one. We have a lot of different music stores around here in Mesa. Two, you can purchase your own instrument. Or three, you can you can be loaned one from the school. We have limited availability of instruments, so if you really want to play, let's just say the flute, I may not have enough flutes to give to all the people that want to play the flute. So I will have something for you, but it might not be exactly what you want to play. Okay, there are three families of instruments, band instruments. They are the woodwinds, the brass, and the percussion. Right now I am going to show you the flute. This is what the flute looks like. The next one is the clarinet. Actually, the clarinet and the alto saxophone, they both require something called a reed. This is what makes the sound on the instrument. You have to put the reed on the mouthpiece in order for sound to come out. My clarinet already has a reed on it. So. Can play really low and really high. The saxophone, also, like I told you, uses a reed, and the reed is already on. The saxophone has a neck strap. Okay, so since I'm done with the neck strap, I'm going to go ahead and take it off. The next family of instruments are called the brass. Let me back up one. There's a couple more instruments that belong to the woodwind family called the oboe and the bassoon. Those are not instruments that we start in fifth grade, but rather those are instruments that we might start later in sixth grade or seventh grade. Usually people that end up playing the oboe or the bassoon, they start on a different woodwind instrument to learn. So if oboe or bassoon is something that you might want to play, you would pick one of these instruments first. Okay, now the brass instruments, the first one I'm going to show you is the trumpet. The brass instruments use mouthpieces. All the instruments can play Star Wars, so don't pick the trumpet just because it plays Star Wars. Any instrument can play any song. Okay, so that's the trumpet. The next one is the French horn. The French horn, you place your hand inside the bell like this. It's got a very different sound. The next one is the trombone. The trombone has something called a slide. Super fun. So this is the trombone. The next one is, it kind of has two names. The euphonium and the baritone. I usually call it the euphonium. You might hear baritone though. Oh, sorry about that. Hang on just a second. If you heard a rattling, it was something to do with our percussion instruments I'm going to show you here in a minute. Okay. The tuba is next, and the tuba kind of looks like a bigger euphonium. And this one, I am going to get a chair. It's pretty big, right? Okay, so those are the brass instruments. Now, give me a second. I'm just going to move the camera. The next group of instruments are the percussion instruments. Now, in beginning band, you will get to play the bells. It's like the same as a piano keyboard. And you will start on the bells. This is where you're going to learn to read music. So we'll start on the bells for a couple months, okay? And then, once we feel pretty comfortable with the bells, we will play the snare drum. So this is what I was turning on and off over there. Oops, is that one gonna go? Oh, this one is stuck. Oh, there we go. Okay. No. Okay, well. Snare drum and the bass drum. Okay, so snare drum and bass drum. Also, all the little instruments you can think of, like the triangle, the cymbals, the wind chimes, those are all also percussion instruments, and we call them auxiliary instruments. We will start adding those in 6th grade, and definitely by 7th grade, you'll be playing all the percussion instruments. Okay, so students, those are the instrument choices you have for 5th grade for beginning band. If you are interested, and I hope that you are, I would love to have you in band. The next step would be to get registered for band. So I have a form that you would need to fill out. And directions for how you're gonna get that form will either come from me in a little bit or from your teacher. So just hang tight and we will get that form to you, okay? All right, thank you very much. And you can always contact me if you have any questions. I will, let's see. Oops. I will write my email address right here for you. It's jlschrout@mpsaz.org. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.